Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another video. Now, have you ever been in a situation where you despair at the number of sweet fragrances that get released every year? I'm certainly one because I don't like sugary sweet fragrances. They just don't appeal to me and they don't smell masculine to me. And I'm a big man and I don't think that sweet fragrances suit my taste or my personality. If you are in a similar situation like me, this video will help you. And I'm going to do a few more of these. So, sugar-free fragrances. Now, before I start, if you're wondering what this poppy is, this little thingy here, this basically is a symbol of valor. And tomorrow, the 11th of November, is a day where we celebrate in Britain the courage and valor of people who have laid down their lives for the cause of democracy, our country, and many other countries celebrate it. So basically, 11th of November is a day when the armistice between Germany and the Allied powers was signed after the end of the World War, First World War. And from then on, this day has been celebrated. So today is known as traditionally Remembrance Sunday, and tomorrow is when nationwide silence is held at 11 minutes past 11. So now, I just wanted to clarify this in case you don't know. Now then, let's get started with the list. Number one in my list is a fragrance which is a cheapie, but it smells amazing. It's been beautifully made. And it's one of the most gentlemanly fragrances. This is the thing, you know, non-sweet fragrances are very gentlemanly. They're very, they don't try hard. They're very elegant. That's why I like them. And they get you compliments. Some fragrances in this list are complete compliment magnets. So the first one is a Guerlain, and it's Rouge EDT. Now, the EDP has got vanilla, so it's got a little hint of sweetness. But I like the EDT the most, because it's one of the most vibrant, lemony leather fragrances you will ever smell. It's so elegant, it's so beautifully made, it's slightly old school, so it might not appeal to you if you are into too many modern fragrances, but I suggest you give this a try. Once you try this, I don't think you will be without this fragrance. Plus, the fragrance is not only cheap, it's beautifully made, it smells amazing, and it lasts a very long time and it projects a lot. Now, my colleagues have mentioned to me that this is one of the most suave fragrances they've smelt on me. But women seem to think that this smells like a floor cleaner, some of the women. So I'd suggest that you don't wear this to a date or anything like that, but if you wear this to office or social occasions, I think you're going to get a few, compliments from your friends, your well-wishers. So this is very suave. Next on my list is a fragrance which is an oud fragrance. But it's been made, normally oud is combined with notes like rose, saffron, and it's sweet. Yeah? Or it has barnyardy smell. This one is neither. It's a beautiful oud, one of the best ouds in my collection, and it is Acqua di Parma, Colonia oud. Now this one has been crafted with the Italian cologne framework in mind, the Acqua di Parma framework in mind. And there's this beautiful, opulent, rich, almost bitter note of oud. And that's been amped up, not amped up, but brightened by a lovely note of amyris. Now, if you have smelled the amyris flower, it smells a cross between neroli and orange. And this one brings in that brightness of amyris combined with this rich, deep darkness of oud and this plush Colonia, sort of vibrant Colonia signature along with leather. Beautiful fragrance, one of the best oud fragrances in my collection. Acqua di Parma, Colonia oud. This is not a countdown, this is just 10 options for you. So if you're a lover of oud, this one will really, really impress you. Very expensive, but well worth it. Now, next on my list is a Dior. Now, Barbershop fragrances are an automatic pick for non-sweet fragrance lovers. This one is a Barbershop fragrance, but with a twist. It is Christian Dior's Sauvage Parfum. Now, Sauvage Parfum has been reformulated. This is the vintage version, and this has that barbershop element, so sparkly lemon along with lavender and some vetiver. But this one has got this beautiful note of myrrh, and myrrh, one of the finest executions of myrrh, I would say, to my knowledge. And myrrh brings in that earthy, floral, sort of divine-like smell, you know, because myrrh is associated with religious places. It brings in that element and makes the fragrance a fragrance of gravitas, of gravity, masculine gravity, you know. And you can wear this to a business meeting or a social occasion or even to a date. And I think the image you will cast is of a person who's got style, who's got gravity, who thinks before he speaks, you know, that sort of thing. A polished individual. One of the best fragrances. I have reviewed this one as well, and Habit Rouge. I'm yet to review Colonia Oud, so you can check out the detailed reviews of any of these fragrances bar one. I think so. Yeah, that's the only fragrance I haven't reviewed in this list. There's another one. Sorry, two I haven't reviewed. Next on my list is again a vetiver fragrance. It's been made beautifully. Vetiver is another note which really goes well in non-sweet compositions. This one is allied with a beautiful grapefruit, some musk, and it's one of the most finest vetiver fragrances money can buy, but you don't have to shell a lot of money. It is Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver Eau de Parfum. Any season. You can wear this in any season. It's got this beautiful, beautiful vetiver. Green, sparkly, and yet long-lasting. Very refined, extremely suave, extremely well made. So you can wear this to a job interview. You'll cast a beautiful impression. You can wear this to your normal meetings over a suit and tie. You can wear this to any occasion, into a first date as well, just to be on the safer side. One of the most beautifully made, suave, safe scents. Yeah, not sweet at all, which I like, which you will like as well if you are not into sweet fragrances. Now, next on my list is a very creative fragrance. Yeah, it's from a house which creates amazingly lush fragrances. I've reviewed a couple of them. Recently, I reviewed one of them. It is by the house of Jovoy. That's how it's pronounced. And the name of the fragrance is Les Jeux Sont. This is, I've done a detailed review, you can check it out. This is a boozy tobacco. Now, whenever you smell boozy tobacco, it's sweet. It's bound to be sweet. This one isn't. What a beautiful scent this is. This has got one of the beautiful, most richest tobacco notes along with rum. Then it's been amped up by artemisia, so green and refreshing, sparkly. Then there's dry fruit note here, which provides this beautiful angle to the fragrance, and this lovely sandalwood. Very masculine, very opulent and rich, and beautifully constructed. Extremely creative tobacco fragrance. Now, whenever people buy tobacco fragrances, they turn out to be sweet. Not this one. Try this out. This is expensive, but well worth having in your collection if you're a fan of non-sweet fragrances. Now, next on my list is one of my heavy compliment magnets. Not my personal favorite because it's a blue scent, but I really like the way people respond to it whenever I wear it. It is Bleu de Chanel EDT, the original, the first version. Now, this one is not my favorite. Why? Because there's a very sharp metallic grapefruit ambroxan combination. This is this fragrance that created that trend, that ambroxan trend. But if you want to get attention and you don't want to wear something which is juvenile, sweet, this is still a fantastic option. And I don't know, whenever I wear this fragrance gets me huge amounts of compliments from people who don't know me or just, know me just in the passing. So, has a beautiful, tremendous effect on women. So if you're into clubbing and all that, and you don't want to wear sweet fragrance for a change, you can try Bleu de Chanel EDT. The Parfum is amazing as well, and it's my personal favorite. But the EDT is not sweet, and it is stunning in terms of compliments. Next one is again a very inoffensive, beautifully constructed, modern fragrance. Excuse me. It's by the house of Prada, and it's Prada Amber. I'm running really low, but I'll tell you what, if you want a soapy fragrance, a delightful soapy fragrance. Doesn't smell as nice in winter as it does in summer. If you want a beautiful, soapy, inoffensive, amazing fragrance that is not sweet, although there's a note of vanilla here, then you should go for this. I did a detailed review of this one. I poured my heart into that review. You can check it out. What a beautiful scent this is, guys. Doesn't offend anybody, and not only that, it's really well made. If you like soapy scents, yeah, this is an amazing scent. You can check this out. Sample this. It's quite easy to get. I heard rumors that it was discontinued, but I don't think they're true. It's widely available. Okay, next on my list is another Acqua di Parma. It's one of my absolute favorites. You know, I'll always have this fragrance in my collection. It is Acqua di Parma Colonia Intensa. This again uses a beautiful note of Amiris. The citrus are just sparkly, bright and beautiful, with a superb cardamom and leather. What a beautiful fragrance this is, guys. You can wear this any time of the year. I'm slightly biased because I absolutely love this fragrance. I've been wearing this fragrance for years. And this is one of those fragrances that when I can't think of anything to wear, I bring this out. Especially to business meetings, especially to first business meetings, you know, the ice-breaking sessions. I wear this. And this is one of the most stunning, you know, non-sweet fragrances. There's this inherent sweetness of Amiris. Floral fragrances have that inherent sweetness, inbuilt sweetness. I don't mind that. What I mind is the candy-like sweetness, the sugar-like sweetness. That is not my style. So, next on my list is a Guerlain. This one is extremely creative. I've done a full review. You can check it out. It's very, very creative. It's been created so well that every time I wear this, I just think of the parfumer, and I can't remember her name, but I've done a full review of this one. And I just thank her for creating. She's no more. She's passed away. But the fragrance she has created is just outstanding. It is L'Instant de Guerlain by Gala. What a stunning fragrance this is, guy. It is inspired by the drink of arak, which is obviously a liquor, and it's bitter. So anise, bitter anise, spiciness, sandalwood, patchouli, cacao. So this is just one of those compositions which will really captivate you. I wear this every time I wear this. I love it. It's refreshing, it's spicy, it's masculine, it's very, very modern, and it is lovely. Just beautiful. So that was 9th. Last one in my list is just a stunner. I reviewed this recently. It is by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and it's APOM. This is just a cherry in the cake. This fragrance is one of those happy fragrances, you know. Whenever you wear this, you feel yourself to be in beautiful mood. Yeah, this has got amber, it's got neroli, it's got woods and vetiver. It's just one of the most radiant, bright, beautifully made fragrances that is not sweet, very modern, and extremely attractive. And I've received many compliments with this fragrance because how inviting this fragrance is. Beautifully constructed. APOM was the last on this list. Hope you enjoy this video, fellas, because I think there are a lot of people who would really appreciate this list. So, if you have your favorite non-sweet fragrances, mention that in the comments. And I know that I have to respond to a lot of comments from the last video. Work life has been a little bit busy, but I'm going to respond to them very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.